Good morning, Mr. Hunter.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for taking a minute to visit with me here. Before we get started, I've got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
If you and your wife had a baby boy, what do you think you would name that baby boy?
Well, considering we just had one in January.
Oh, you did?
His name is Hunter Scoggins.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that. That is awesome.
Yep.
That's
That's
awesome.
a pretty exciting time.
Very good. Oh, I bet it is. Very little sleeping time.
We're starting to get a little more now. I mean, he slept 5 hours last night, so we'll take that. 5 hours in one stretch.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Very good. Well, that's awesome. Well, I just wanted to ask you a few questions here right quick, if you don't mind.
No.
You joined us a few months ago. How long ago was it? How long have you been with United Country?
I think it's about 10 months now. Not even a full year yet.
All right. And you were with another brokerage prior to that.
Yes, sir. I was.
Okay. Well, why did you choose to come to United Country from the other brokerage?
Well, honestly, before I made the switch, I was almost about ready to give up on real estate. And that was because some promises were made and things weren't fulfilled. And just so happens, kind of the process of how I got with United Country was I made a Facebook page kind of promoting my wildlife kind of consultant business, and that I did have a real estate, license, and I was trying to make that happen. And Miss Alicia Conway actually forwarded my Facebook page to you, and you reached out, and I'd already kind of thought about, maybe switching brokerages or something, because I spent all that time to get a license. Why give up on it that easy? And it just kind of worked out perfect. And then with me being a big hunting guy, you kind of told me about the Realtree program, and I don't know, it made a lot of sense when we talked, and the amount of tools that United Country has to offer to us as agents. It was just for me, who had none starting in the business and, hadn't been in it, but, I think it was probably like 8 months at that time, but I had nothing, and I knew, I'll be honest, I knew nothing. And so all the tools that were given to us kind of allowed me to kind of jumpstart my business and, actually feel like I knew what I was doing and going through the process of being a real estate agent. And, y'all reached out to me, and I loved what you had to offer, and I said, let's give it a shot. Let's go for it.
So you kind of feel like maybe your decision was a wise decision at this point anyway.
Absolutely. 10 months into it, not even a year, it's been a wise decision.
All right. We just finished up our national convention last week in Miramar Beach, Florida. What a horrible place to have to go for a convention.
Horrible.
But I know you went to the convention.
Yes, sir.
Was this your first convention?
It actually wasn't. I went to which was technically the 2020 convention back in September in Fort Worth. You kind of said there's a lot to be learned from it, and right there in Fort Worth, I could stay at the house, or I could stay at the hotel. It just seemed like it was too close, and for me to not buy in and actually try to learn and get into the culture of things. Give it a go. Let's go to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's awesome. So you've been to 2 conventions now. At this past convention last week, did Hayes enjoy the beach?
He did. We had some photos. I had to cut out just a little bit early at the end of one day, but my wife was stressing we got to get him to the beach, because even though we were in Florida at a pretty location, the weather wasn't quite perfect for the beach, and so we had one afternoon with some sun, and we managed to get him out there. He did enjoy it. The water was a little cold though.
Yeah, I bet. What was your favorite part of the convention?
For me, so on the first day, we're in that big convention hall, and it was kind of a different take. They tried to do like a little late show thing, and it was kind of cool and interesting. But the best thing I feel like I got out of it at the end of that whole morning, when Dan Duffy, our CEO, come in and kind of gave us a little bit of insight, which he's not, he can't predict the future. No one can. But to try and have that knowledge, you can kind of, explain to your clients, this is kind of what we think is going to happen. And it was really great knowledge to have. I think on that first day it was that. And then the second day is where I feel like you can really immerse yourself in United Country and sit down and go to those breakout sessions and really actually learn something. So,
Okay.
I mean, there's so many different things because, you know, on that second day, the breakout sessions, you can go to several different ones. And I mean, some are going to be better than others with, you know, that's just how things work. But I just feel like there's actually something you can learn and get from it if you will actually go to those breakout sessions, try and take a little bit of notes, pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah. Did you make any new friends?
I did actually. So I've already been kind of talking with him a little bit because he kind of gave me a tip on how he jump started his business when he started. His name's Hunter Webb out of Tennessee. I kind of already spoke with him on the phone once since convention, and
Oh, wow.
kind of was just trying to get some little more insight on, because he was targeting absentee owners, and I was curious how he did that because I had tried that a little bit myself and haven't had great success with it, and so, hey, let's give it a shot. And he said he had success, and so I called him and we talked on the phone for a little while. And, I mean, it just so happened his name was Hunter and my name was Hunter too, and we both like the outdoors.
Oh. Have you you've been to convention twice? So have you been to any of the other United Country training opportunities? Or?
I went to regional training in July, and that was a good day. I mean, it was in Dallas. I mean, it was kind of painless. You just, except for, you know, the Dallas traffic was a little difficult. But no, went over there, got a lot of insight about videos. I haven't really put that to use yet, but I've got plans, and I want to start doing some actual videos and stuff like that. And there's something you can learn at regional training too, and I think it's good to kind of, you know, if you got time, go to those things because there is something to learn from it, and it kind of, not that you really shouldn't need a drive or something to reinvigorate you if you want to be successful in this business, I feel like, but it helps. It does help because it gives you some ideas you may have never thought of. I feel like it was important to go to that too.
Yeah. You know, one of the things I always love about every United Country event is just like you meeting Hunter from Tennessee. I mean, it's a tremendous networking opportunity. You know, you get on the drive over here this morning, I was on the phone with a broker out of Colorado that I met, and
yes,
we had some things that we're going to work on together, and so it's kind of neat. But any plans to go to any other trainings or anything in the near future? Or?
I haven't gone to United Power yet, and I want to because, like I said, there's so many tools that we have offered at United Country that, you know, me coming from no tools to having, you know, more than you can imagine, trying to pick out the right tools for me personally and try to actually do those to the best of my ability. I feel like there's still something I can learn from that on how to use them successfully. So I feel like United Power would be something good for me to go to.
Okay. Well, as we kind of wrap up here, do you have a really cool nugget or something you could offer to the other agents that might help them along in their business? Or?
Well, I mean, the best thing I could say, we're talking about, you know, trainings today with United Country, and my thing is if you want to actually be a part of this business or you want to actually make your business succeed, I feel like, you know, it's your decision, but if you don't immerse yourself in everything going on and try to actually go to things and learn from something, are you really giving it everything you got? And so I just encourage everyone to, you know, I know it may not fit in everyone's schedule. I mean, I'm not even doing this full time yet, but if I can make it work financially, you know, time wise, schedule wise, I mean, everyone in the real estate business, even if you have something going on or not, you're busy. But if you can make it happen, I feel like you need to go to it because if not, are you really giving it everything you got? Because there's something you could learn from it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Man, Hunter.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Great visit. And
Yes,
if I have forgotten to tell him, would you please tell Hayes, welcome to H5 family?
Absolutely, will do. Maybe I can give you some pictures or something. You can throw the picture of him on the beach on there. I mean,
we can do that.
Everybody likes to see him more than me.
We can do that. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely, yes, sir.